The person suffers, the person hurts. It is never easy to be bullied. Maybe the person's classmates might not think they are hurting the person. Maybe they are just having fun. However, the harsh words said from their mouth, the action they have made, is causing the person to a stage of insane. Enough! The only thing the person wants is just to be involved, to talk, and to make friends.
We don't know why bullies do it. Maybe it's out of their anger, maybe they just like doing it. But it's not an okay thing to take advantage of others or whatever you're doing it for. And to watch people getting bullied, I know it's a hard thing to intervene, especially when it's not your business, and especially when it's not your responsibility to take care of others. But if you have ever been bullied and see other people getting bullied, then you really should intervene, because nobody else except for you knows what it feels like to get bullied. You know what that person is feeling like right now at that moment, and you need to stop it. Because if you didn't feel good while being bullied, then you best know that person also doesn't feel good when they're being bullied. And the third perspective of bullying people, when you're having a bad time, it's really hard to not let it out on other people. You really like to just let that anger out and insult other people to comfort yourself. But that's not okay. If you're having a hard time, don't make other people have a hard time too. It's a despicable thing. It's not good.
After I had made some good friends, I started witnessing bullying for the first time. I saw my friends bully the other new student. I saw them tease and taunt for days. It felt sickening to not stand up for the other new student, but since I didn't want to lose my friends and have a bad school year, I kept silent. I didn't mention the bullying while talking to my friends, but I just didn't have the same feeling talking to them as before.
I have witnessed bullies in this school. Maybe some of you don't even realize you're bullying them, that you are tearing out their heart apart, that you are attempting to take someone's life, that you are making them feel like they're worthless. Let me tell you something. You have no right, literally, no right to take away people's life. You have no right to make them make them mentally ill. Yes, mentally ill. Bullying can drive people insane, and you have no right to do that. So please, stop with the bully.
When I think of bullying, I think of a friend of mine in my old school. He had autism and was different from everyone. He had a weird smile that some people didn't like. He thinks and acts differently. Most of the people try to keep away from him, and others teased him. He felt bad about it and kept himself from everyone. One day he forgot to bring his pencil case for a test. Most of the people laughed at him. He felt bad and ran out of the class. However, me and my friends decided to talk and play with him. We even sat beside him in class. We had a nice conversation and he felt much better that he would smile and become more active at class. After that, we became good friends. The bullies stopped what they were doing and apologized to him.
It all happened because of difference. That's why we have to understand that it is okay to have difference, and we need to tolerate difference between us. God has made us all special and individual. That's why we are like different in our own way and good in our own way. We have to accept that other people can have like maybe different hairstyle, they can have different personality, but we can all try to tolerate each other and to make this society a better and more loving place.
For people to tell people not to give up hope is extremely hard. Because how do you try to sustain your hope when everything is against you or against what adults have told you? The world isn't like what we're taught like. It's a lot, more rather than complicated, it's more disgusting for other people to think that this world is beautiful. For the people being bullied, it's not just about being happy, have hope. Hold yourself together. That's not always the right thing to do. As I say, facing bullies one-on-one, it might sound good. Saying out your feelings, it might sound right. But running away, even though it doesn't sound really honorable or justified, but it works.
At that time, I hated them and I hated the school and I wanted to get out of it. But I knew there was no way to ignore the situation. Eventually, I tried to face it, keep my things safe, keep an eye on them, and most importantly, I refused to let the bully control me. It all became better when I ignored the mean words and actions. For example, when the bully stopped me from sitting with his group, I ignored him and sat where I wanted to sit. I talked to them all, except him. As time went by, we became close friends. The bully isn't the leader anymore, and he is just a neglected student in class. He tried though. He tried to enter the group, but he was just not part of it anymore. The school year turned out awesome, and I felt satisfied being involved with the class.